Hello my dear friends, best greetings from Ukraine, best greetings from Maidan of Independence, of Square of Independence. And that's Independence Square, and these are fountains of Independence Square. And I'm sitting here with my cap and drinking a tea. And not only the tea, I am drinking the tea with honey. Yes, you will be surprised because this is a honey. And where is honey? Honey is here. Yes. And where is honey? That's sweet Ukrainian honey. Very sweet. And do you know how honeybees collecting honey? I will tell you the story about Ukrainian bees, about Ukrainian honeybees here in Maidan of Independence. And this will be interesting for you, I hope so. Follow to my channel and follow this video, because now I will be shouting about Ukrainian honeybees, and I hope so it will be interesting for you. Because I have something with me, I have a very special frames, and these frames from Beehive. Yes, because honeybees, they are collecting honey inside these very special frames. You know, these are frames, and these are Ukrainian frames from Ukrainian Beehive. Yes, now it's a little bit not too much noise. I can be talking louder, it's better to see. So this is a story. Actually, this is a comb frame, very special frame from Ukrainian Beehive. Not only from Ukrainian Beehive, but from Ukrainian Beehive of Vasily Priyatenko, my friend and my colleague, who is a beekeeper and who is living near Kiev. And I'm very pleased to introduce his system of Ukrainian beekeeping and Ukrainian style of a very special, effective and productive beehive. Why this is a very special beehive? Because this beehive has a special frames, and these frames, these comb frames, they're very special. Actually, this frame is empty of honey, so no honey is here because this is from last year. And this one is empty too, but with something feeling inside here, some bee bread and pollen, because honeybees were collecting honey and we are collecting bee pollen inside. So, and why these frames were different? Because they're very important to have a different frames for collecting honey and bee bread, and they're very different. You see, this frame is a narrow lawn frame, very special. This frame is important for brood of honeybees, for larvae of honeybees. That's why Vasily Priyatenko proposed a very special beehive, which is consisting 3 boxes, 3 stories, because must be 1, 2 and 3. The first one, this is a box with a brood. Inside this box we need to put 8 of these frames, these narrow lawn frames. They're long and they're very convenient for development of a bee brood, because honeybees, they like to go from down to up, and so we're putting here eggs, female or queen laying here eggs, and also here will be part for brood, and here will be small bees with a honey, but only central part of a beehive will be with brood. So this very special central box of beehive will be bee brood with this narrow lawn brood and a narrow lawn frame. So we'll be coming here, and this is enough space, many space, 8 frames with these lawn frames. Good for brood. Okay, and what's next? Next we have in a second box on the top and 1 on the down. Yes, this is very special. I show you 1 down and 1 must be on the top, like that. Very special. Yes, very unusual. Why it is very special and unusual? You see here, downside, 1 box, middle size, next box, and next one will be on the top. So surprising, unusual, I guess so, very surprising. Because usually in a common, in an ordinary beehive, all frames, they're like that. And here, like that. So these 3 boxes also separated about 20 millimeters between them, and here 20 millimeters. So all 3 boxes were like 3 different nests, 3 different beehives. So sometimes queen is coming, he doesn't come up or down. So, but if we use this construction is very special with a crossed framed construction. In this construction, all these frames were united. And why were united? To make united colony, to make united nest, like in natural beehive, like in natural nest. You see here, we put here on the down part will be 8 frames here, then in the middle part will be 8 frames here, and then again on the top part will be 8 frames again on the top. And you see, and all these frames, they're interunited, all because the construction here very special. With this part, the top bar is metallic, and it's making construction very strong, and also it makes a special advantage because we can easily dismount all these frames. They are connected, but only partially here, only in 6 points, but they're easily dismounted. So when we have a multi-framed multi-story beehive, 1 box, 2nd and 3rd. Here we have first part, this is for brood, as we understand. First for brood. Wait a minute. 1 minute. So I repeat again. When we have a beehive, we have a down part, we have a middle part, and you see here, down part, small one, middle part is a big one. This is for brood, and this is 2nd one also for brood. And when we put, okay, here for example, this part already were used for brood. So you see here the brown part, because some larvae were developing in this part. So foundation and this comb frame became brown because this was part with a brood. Okay, so you see down part, small one, big one, very long. So all together this is part for brood. So this is 2 boxes will be for brood. And then we put again next one on the top. So when we put on the next one on the top, this will be for collecting honey. So this will be for harvesting honey. So that's why here we can enlarge the colony. We can change them and we can put them here more. Don't forget here 8, and downside 8, and on the top will be 8 again. So we put here foundation on the top. So honeybees will be busy because they will collect honey on this part, here in this 3rd part of a beehive, because they will have excess of frames. So they have only this part for brood, good enough, good space. So they will collect more honey on the top. So they will collect honey here on the top. So this is a special construction, and this is design of Vasyl Priyatenko, because, as I said, all these frames were very special. They are with metallic top bar. So top bar is metallic. Conventional, very ordinary beehive has a wooden top bar, but this top bar is a metallic. So, and this helps to make this construction. Because, why? Because it was approved during the latest 8 years. During 8 years we tested it, and it showed us very good results. Because here honeybees will be collecting bee bread and part of honey, so, and making here just a brood part. Together 2 boxes will make a very strong colony. So, and as I said, here will be enlarging, colony is growing, and then on the top we put part number 3, and we will be collecting honey on the top. And you see here will be approximately 2 kilograms of honey here. So altogether will be 8 frames with 2 kilograms. So it means about 10 kilos, more than 1 yeah, 8, so about 8 frames with 2 kilos. Okay, 16 kilos of honey will be here on the top. So, and this part can be easily dismounted, separated, so you can add new part, and 2 times in one season you can harvest the honey. So that's a short story about these frames, because I wanted to surprise you, to show these frames not only near beehives, but here in very special place, in the center part of Kiev, in Independence place. Because not all beekeepers will like to come here and tell the story. But I'm very special beekeeper. I'm Ukrainian English-speaking beekeeper Viktor Fursov, and this is my channel. So if you are just listening to me, if you are hearing me, because I'm even shouting because all these fountains were a little bit noisy. That's why I'm trying to be noisy. But hopefully you've been surprised by this construction of beehive. And if you are interested, you can find my emails and my contacts down this video. You can ask questions, you can make your comments, or you can come to Ukraine. We can make a tour here, beekeeping tour in Ukraine. We can visit some beekeepers. You can visit my friend beekeeper Vasyl Priyatenko. You can check how these beehive and how these frames work in Apiary. So you can check it yourself on your own eyes. If you do not believe me, if you have some surprises, if you have some worries, and you do not believe that I'm telling the full story. Welcome to Ukraine, so you can check it on your own eyes as a professional beekeeper or as just amateur. Why not? Amateur likes to use a beehive as well. So welcome to Ukraine, welcome to be interested and devoted beekeeper. And thank you for watching, and we will make another story here and a little bit later, and hope so it will be interesting for you and for your friends. And don't forget, you can see here, place is interesting. This is Maidan of Independence, a very interesting historical and you see touristic place in Ukraine and in Kiev. So welcome to Maidan of Independence, Square of Independence. You will enjoy it and be interested and devoted beekeeper and tourist. Good luck and see you soon. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Viktor Fursov, Entomologist, beekeeper teacher. Bye bye. See you soon on my channel as subscriber. And write your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Okay, thank you. Okay, I stop it. Wait.